never care about a job more than they care about you. Exactly. If they treat you like shit, there are other jobs. Like, you don't have to stay there just because, you know, you managed to get a job there. You can apply for other jobs if you think they're treating you like shit. Stay there until you get another one. Because you're more indispensable to them than they are to you most of the time. They need employees. With Twitch chat, we're all immature, so probably only get paid kiddie wages. That's true. Because we're in an immature stream, we'll get paid like £2 an hour. Wash the car, you know. Oh, that's a long way to travel, Vortex. Heck. You can be fired for refusing to travel for 4 hours unpaid. Yeah. And if they did, you can probably take that somewhere where they will defend you. It's about how you say it. If you're just like, it's kind of a long way for me, I can do it if I get compensated travel. Exactly. Like, I wouldn't come in all guns blazing. But if you phrase it in like a friendly way, like, honestly, I'd love to go do that. Like, work in a different place for a day, that sounds amazing. But would you be able to compensate me for my travel? Because that is a very long way for me. You know. That is... You don't sound unreasonable when you say something like that. Because at the end of the day, they're already asking you for a favour. Yeah. It's definitely grounds for unlawful dismissal. Yeah. Honestly. Yeah. I think, listen, I'm not gonna push that too much, but like, to be fair, a lot of first jobs, first employers will treat you like they will do things that are flat out illegal. I mean, what happened to me in my first like contracted job? I had 2 jobs before that. I had a paper round and I worked in a curtain maker's. But before, like the first one after that, what they did to me was absolutely illegal. And then it took me a while to actually do anything about it. And so they just kept piling it on what they were doing and taking advantage. They'd put me down at the same time and make me feel like I wasn't as good as the other employees, and that's why I deserved that kind of like treatment. So it was a mixture of being put down constantly for the work that I did while I was literally training their employees. Like, in hindsight, it's like, that's ridiculous, because you wouldn't, if you thought I was shit, I wouldn't be training people, right? And then, you know, they kept me in basically probation for 2 years. So that they never, basically I never had any freedom to do anything, and I never had paid sickness, and I know, you know, that kind of stuff. They aren't gonna fire you over a tenner. Yeah, Kex can afford it. They absolutely can. They are a chain. They can afford it. Oh yeah. So it's a bit of a process to go around all of these and pin them, but like, you know, we've already cut all them out. All of this is a process. They said they'll compensate me! Yes! There you go. Get your heckin' wages. Very nice. Nice. Well done. Yes, big well done. That's a hard conversation to have for your first job. Good job. Heck yeah. Big cheer for Vortex. Ah, dear. Heck yeah. Now you gotta go to work. That's fair enough, Vortex. Have a good day at work. I hope it goes well. Ah, dear. Oh dear. Oh my god. What the shit? Wait, now ask for a pay rise. Do it! 1 week in, you're like, listen, I've done some amazing work here. I think I deserve a pay rise. Oh dear. Eventually we had to kick down the door and say, oi, give me my money, bruv. Yeah, eventually you'll stop caring about the way that it kind of goes in retail. You get there, you get there. Which way up is this? It's this way up. Oh, okay, cool. I was getting very confused. I might put a little arrow on these so I know where they are, because, heck, that won't confuse me. Oh dear. Have fun. Heck yeah, have fun. Ah, I see. What I need to do... Excuse me. Sorry, that was like a pure demon noise. My bad. These things escape me sometimes without my notice. Oh dear. Big heck. You're good. They said heck no to normal travel expense, but they're compensated for travel to other stores. Yeah, there you go. Well, at least it's a start. Jelly literally got possessed. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just don't think about it too much. It's fine. It happens to the best of us, you know? Alright, running off now. Good luck, Vortex. Have a lovely rest of your day. Telemarketing better than retail? Potentially. I normally actually really enjoy my retail job, but recently, well, they fixed a lot of the things that I didn't like and I thought was like unethical, which is good. It wasn't because of me, but they did do it. But I still kind of don't agree with a lot of the stuff they do there. Normally, though, I really enjoy my particular retail job. But recently it's, I don't know, I can't really explain it without telling you what's happening, and I can't really tell you what's happened. Not until I leave the job, I suppose. Yeah, one of those difficult situations. You apply for normal stores, the distance is... Yeah, exactly. Yes. Now go have a good day at work. For learning the art of hating people, yeah, I think telemarketing beats retail. Yeah, to be fair, if you need to get that kind of like resistance up, I could see, yeah. Oh dear, all of those stories. Yeah, like I think probably what happened last weekend is kind of weighing on my mind a little bit of being like, I don't know if I should say anything, because I kind of already did at the time and I was completely shut down about it. And I kind of get why, but also... So if anyone wasn't here on Monday, I wasn't very well on Monday. And the reason was our air conditioning and heating system is broken at work. So it's stopped pumping out cold air and it's consistently pumping out hot air. So the shop was about 29 degrees this weekend. And 29 degrees is fine when you're on the beach, but when you're in an enclosed space with no airflow and you're running around to help people, it was quite a dangerous level of heat. And I was not the first person to get heat stroke on the Saturday. In fact, I think I only had heat exhaustion. But other colleagues did get full-on heat stroke in the store, right? In the shop. And by the end of the day, I also had heat exhaustion. Like, I was feeling sick, I was feeling really faint. Like, however much water I drank, I wasn't hydrated. It was getting, like, really bad. And so I said, listen, I'll work the last hour back, but I need to get home. Like, I need to go, you know? Listen, I'll throw up on your floor if I stay here much longer. And it got marked against me as sickness. So in the UK, you're normally allowed like a certain amount of sicknesses and then you go for a disciplinary. And this last 1 hour got marked against me as sickness because, of course, I had to go home sick. But it wasn't my fault that I went home sick. I came in well, I came in fine, ready to serve. And what I was told was everyone here is dealing with it. It's only a few people that are getting heat stroke. And if the majority of the staff can handle it, we have to put it down as sickness. Which felt very unfair because, you know, obviously everyone's not the same. I'm gonna guess most of my staff, the rest of the staff, don't have a autoinflammatory disease of their sweat glands, where they literally, if they are keeping themselves cool, they will probably also cause themselves to flare up. And that can cause irreversible scarring, skin grafts. In worst case, it can kill you. So it's like, you know, we're not all coming into the store from the same background. A lot of us do have things we can't handle. And the thing that I can't handle is heat. Like biologically, I will not be able to handle it because I have HS. And being in hot environments causes me to get very sick. Which wasn't what happened at the time. What happened at the time was I had heat stroke, heat exhaustion even. But long term, that could be a really dangerous situation for me. But it still gets marked against me, and I got marked against my colleagues as well. All of us left in the last 1 or 2 hours of our shift. We struggled throughout the majority of the day there. We just couldn't handle, like, my colleague was throwing up in the store. Like, she had to go, but it still got marked against her, and it got marked against me. I don't know if it got marked against anyone else because I'd gone home. But yeah, it just felt very like, that's not my fault. Bloody global warming. Oh, NASA was going to 38. It does, yeah, it is hot though. And being inside in that heat with like no airflow because the air conditioning's not working, it's something. It's very muggy. It's not a safe temperature. It wasn't a safe temperature. If someone's literally throwing up in your store because of heat stroke, bear in mind, heat stroke can be really dangerous as well. Like, that's not a safe temperature. You cannot defend it by saying that only a few people have heat stroke. They are negligently giving people heat stroke that they wouldn't have. Exactly. 29 degrees is insane. If they hold that against you, I'd report to proper instance. So I tried to do something about the time. Now, bear in mind, I was a mess. I had a fever. I was, like, basically just crying because I felt so sick. And I was like sat in the cupboard for like 20 minutes before I could actually walk to go home. And then when I got to the train station, I had to ask for assistance because I was not well. And I needed to have a train guard look after me a little bit. Because I would never normally ask for that. But like, I was so unwell, I couldn't read properly. And I was like, I just need to get home. But I don't know where my train is. I don't know where the toilets are in case I have to go throw up. Like... But it was all because of heat exhaustion. Like, it was, you know, pretty sure they let you for an hour. How petty were they to let you off for an hour because you just thrown up? Well, I hadn't thrown up yet. So, like, I hadn't, but my colleagues had. And they were like full in heat stroke. There's no maximum temp for work legally, but the safe range is between 11 and 16. Look at the health and safety rules for the company. We did. So it's been like that. It was like that last week, Monday to Sunday. I don't know if it's still there this week, but I know it was there for an entire week. And the heat was just getting worse. So when they first started, it was around 25. By Friday, it was 27 degrees. And then over the weekend, it went to 29. So it did just get hotter as the week went on. And yeah, technically it's not illegal to have the shop that hot. And so we don't, but if someone is throwing up because of heat stroke 8 hours into their shift, like, you know, I'd contact your union. Yeah, that's where I've been like, the thing is, what I don't want to have happen is for it to come back to the managers that I work with. Because it wasn't their fault. They were under instructions not to let people leave unless it was sickness, right? Because of COVID, we're low staff anyway. So, you know, it wasn't my manager's fault. They obviously let anyone go home that wasn't feeling well, but they had to put it down a certain way because that's what they were told to do. And I don't want it to come back and bite my managers in the arse because it wasn't their fault. And, like, they made sure that I was okay to leave the store. They did the same with my colleague. They, like, did look after us. And, like, they would try and adjust it so that people were moving around because there were definitely some areas under the heaters that were much worse than others. 9 degrees is super sunny, perfect weather in my opinion. Yeah, now go to 29, go inside and have none of the airflow. Like, I am quite nervous about going back this weekend in case it's still not fixed. Unfortunately, they're still negligent. Yeah, no, I fully agree that it was negligent. I think there's even a stronger case when you have people like me working in the store that literally can do nothing to, like, protect themselves in that kind of environment. Like, you are literally building me up to get more scars. And, like, there is nothing I can do about it. Like, I go into work not to get sick. And... obviously, I'm a bit of a special case in that I don't think most of my colleagues have HS, but it is not only negligent, it does specifically go against accessibility for diversity, and that is a law. There is a law for that, which is basically if you can't make your workplace reasonably accessible to people with health conditions, then that you have to close your shop because it's not fair to like, it'd be the same as, like, only hiring able-bodied people for, like, a sit-down job where people could very easily have some sort of amputation, could very easily have some sort of, like, other disability, but not hiring just because you don't want them. You know, it's the same kind of thing if you can't make your workplace safe for the disabled or your employees who have health conditions, because I would not say HS disables me at all, but it is still a prominent health condition and one that I have to consistently manage, right? That is illegal. And I didn't bring it up to my managers because it's not their fault, but I think, you know, yeah, probably taking that further, to be honest. it's difficult because I don't want them to get thrown under the bus for this, because obviously it's not their fault. They've just been thrown into a very difficult situation where they now have to, handle a workforce that is slowly getting sicker. But yeah, morally, it's definitely the whole thing. Yeah, like you said, it was very iffy, and it does make me quite nervous to go back. Like, if I go back and it's still really hot tomorrow, then I actively put myself in a workspace that will detriment my health for the rest of my life. Like, there's no simple way around it. If I keep building up HS scars, it will just get to the point where, like, I lose some movement, I start having to think about skin grafts, things like that. It's like not a small thing, and every time you have a HS flare-up, you are at the risk of sepsis if you don't look after it correctly. So it'd be even more dangerous to go in, have a HS flare-up, and not be able to deal with it correctly because it's still so hot. And like, again, I'm sure most of you already know this, but sepsis is pretty dangerous. Yeah. So I don't know. The thing is, I can't go in and talk to anyone about it because it's not the people who are in the store's fault. Oh dear. Also, if when the union would take action, it's people doing that, not a computer that just knows true or false. You could just explain when reporting that your managers are kind of held hostage to treat you like that. Yeah, because, in truth, I love the management. The management that I work has been wonderful. Really, really good. And I wouldn't ever want it to go by them when they actively support their staff. Like, they are some of the best managers that I've ever had most of the time. Of course, being there for like 4 years, I have had different managers, but the majority of the time they've been absolutely fantastic, and I couldn't ask for better. But I could ask for better from the store, to be quite honest. I don't think it's asking too much to ask for a safe working environment. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but I think asking for a work environment where I don't have to worry about causing myself detrimental long-term health would be like kind of nice. Oh dear. Yeah, so that's my gripe with my workplace right now. Sorry for the rant. It's difficult because I don't blame it's not like I blame anyone in store at all, but my current gripe is that it's dangerous for me to go in there. Quite an intense gripe, I suppose, but yeah, my current gripe is that they've created a hostile work environment for people with HS at least. Hey ho. We'll go back tomorrow and we'll see. Luckily, I get Sunday off because it's Easter. We get Easter Sunday off. I forget every single year, but you get Easter Sunday off. So if it is bad, at least I'm only in for one day. Because I tell you, the Monday stream, I was not feeling well. I still didn't feel well. Like, I had a migraine the day before as well, which makes sense. I think having migraines by being in too hot of a space is actually pretty common. But mainly I just felt ill from being too hot and not being able to eat. There we go. Oh, and thank you for the look. I appreciate it. Oh dear. Well. One day I won't work there anymore. And then I don't have to think about it. Maybe I'll push for partner, just to get out of my retail job. I'll push to partner because I'm like, listen, so my retail job won't mediate their heating and I keep getting sick at work. So let's just go for partner, shall we? Sonny! Happy belated anniversary. Thank you, Sonny. That's very heckin' kind of you. I'm actually a little hot now. I have a pin in this because it kept falling off and I don't know why, maybe it's stretched in the wash. Oh dear, Sonny, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. We were just talking about my workplace, which is doing some mildly questionable things at the moment, as far as the way that they treat their employees, not employers. Hi, there we go. Now, if I want it again, it's still here. Then what if you introduced a dono button? Well, Jason, I do have a donation button under my stream, actually. If you look down underneath the stream, you should see a button that says donate with Just Giving. And then, in fact, you can donate to the Migraine Trust, a charity I love a lot. I was here for about it was so intense, I had to put you on low and not into it. Oh, bless you. No, I appreciate it. Thank you, Sonny. Oh, dear. To be fair, I don't think I'm anywhere near partners, so it wouldn't really make a lot of sense to go for it right now anyway. I think I'd have to, like, I stream enough hours and I what do you call it? Stream enough hours and I can't remember is it enough followers? I'm not sure. But I definitely do not hit the 75 average viewers. In fact, I very rarely hit 75 viewers. So yeah, probably be a bit silly to go for it now. A lot of loud Venga horns. Hope it was a good day. It was a lovely day. We had a lovely celebration. Dem made a very nice video, which a lot of people contributed to. That was heckin' sweet. Very heckin' sweet. And yeah, it was lovely. It was really nice. Really, really nice. And it was lovely to be able to display the costume for a bit as well. Because other than the one stream where we finished the dress, I don't think a lot of people had really seen the costume yet. And yesterday we were able to properly show it off, like where we've got to, because we've made a lot of progress. And since we're always working on things like this, where we're having to keep making more stuff, it maybe doesn't feel so much like we have. When you put it all on together, it's like, oh no, that's a lot of progress. It was a nice video. It was a heckin' nice video. Very sweet. Oh dear, sorry, this bit. Every bit when you're doing this many scales takes quite a while. We're going through them, but it's just pinning this many things together, and then we'll have to sew all of them, and then we'll top stitch all of them. It's a bit of a process, but worth it. Very worth it. You know? But like a really pretty tail made of custom scales, can't really argue that. I think that's going to be great. Before Shifty left, I should have asked if they'd watched the next episode of Your Boy Kong Ming. It's an anime coming out right now that I know Shifty's watching as well. And I am also watching, and it's fantastic. It's like applying like hundreds of year old war tactics to the idol industry. It's so funny, and I love it. It's really silly because like the main character is a tactician, right? But like a tactician from several hundred years ago that like gets isekai'd to the modern day basically, and then meets an idol or a wannabe idol. And is trying to help them get to the top with like hundreds of year old war tactics. It's very funny. It's just the execution of it. So it's like every time you're like, oh, okay. It's also got like a stellar introductory video, or OP, a stellar OP. Very good, very catchy. Oh. Let's get this one on here. Yeah, that's about right. These are all gonna need trimming so that I can turn them inside out nice and easy, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. We've done that before. I mean, we had, what was it, 60 scales on the dress? So we've made a lot of scales before. We can make a lot more. No problem. There we go. And that down there. Another one. This kind of annoys me. I don't like that. I don't know if anyone else gets that. When they see a hairband on their wrist that they're not using. Does anyone find that annoying? I find that very annoying for some reason. Zay, thank you for the horn. I think it's just like seeing an unused hairband. Something about it. It just doesn't sit right with me. No, I must use it or I must take it off my wrist. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. There we are. Oh god, we're still going. So many, so many. Actually, I should probably sit not like a gremlin, huh? Because this is going to do my back in if I just sit like that the whole time. All right, there we go. There we go. Sitting like a regular person. A hairband on the wrist. Yes, that would be very disturbing, especially since God damn it, Zay. Oh dear. Yeah, Where did it come from? Why is it there? Who knows? Oh, it also leaves these annoying marks on you. Do you see it? See it? Just about, yeah. The annoying hairband mark. Not keen. Not keen. Oh dear. What? Oh, right. Sometimes I chuck stuff on the bed behind me. I was like, I can keep seeing it out the corner of my eye. What is that? It's a mirror. That's what. I was confused. I used it to do my makeup and then I just threw it behind me, but it keeps catching the light. And I keep being like, what's over there? What's over there? But then when I look at it, it's not catching the light anymore. Oh dear. Right, let's get that on this side. The reason I'm doing one to each two of these as well is because, so do one curtain fabric, 2 layers of this. It means I can turn it inside out in there and have the purple on both sides. Pretty good. She'll write it up as a hairband. We all know it came from fluffy handcuffs. Would they leave a mark like that? That's so thin. Look how thin that is. I don't think I think they'd leave a chunkier mark, or at least 2 lines. It's too thin for fluffy handcuffs. There we go. All my pins have weighed my pin cushion down and they are now on this side. There you go. Get that over there. Yeah. It'd be really nice to see all these scales on that tail because I've been staring at that tail for a long time. When did we make it? Like beginning of the year, I think? We made the base for it. We made the base quite early. But yeah, because the scaling it's like not, it doesn't take as much big pieces of fabric like the covering those did. So I didn't do that immediately. Also, I really wanted to finish the dress, to be fair. I just really wanted to finish it. Yeah. I think it probably was around the beginning of the year that we did that. Again, we still need to do the wings. I'm quite looking forward to the wings though. The wings are very simple comparatively to the tail. They each have like a few rows of the red scales on them, but it's nothing like, it's not like such an intense process as all of this where you have to do scale after scale after scale after scale. I think it's got a couple of embroideries on it as well, but generally they're pretty plain comparatively to the rest of the costume, which, oh, that'd be nice. You hopefully get them finished a bit quicker. Actually, I'll keep those in. Just. I wonder how many we've done. How many are here? Have we done enough yet? Still quite a few up there to get done. Oh dear. Also, if anyone is curious about the cosplay that we are making, of course the picture of the costume is under the chat, but I know chat does distort it a little bit. If you want to follow the first link that Nightbot just posted, that is a link to the Wikipedia page for the cosplay. So that way you can see like a proper image of it, as well as hear a little bit of backstory about the character. And if you are a cosplayer yourself, maybe you're in the middle of making a costume and you're looking for a competition to enter, the next link even is the page for Amsterdam cosplay contest. So it kind of gives you all the information, the rules and stuff like that you'd need to know to enter, so you could enter with all of that in mind. I probably really only recommend a second link to people who are maybe looking to enter, and I know as time goes on less people will be able to because we're getting pretty close to the deadline. It's like a month away before you have to enter, and while it does say the cosplay doesn't have to be finished, it needs to be nearly finished. Understandably, because they don't want to put someone through who's not going to finish their costume in time. I think for us, we'll have a good amount of the costume finished. I think we'll have the tail, the helmet, the wings, basically everything that I wear, I think will be finished. I don't know if the cape will be done, and I don't know if the, I don't know if the cape will be done, and I don't know if the spear will be done. But I think everything else will. Oh dear. Oh, everyone keeping cool? What did I miss? I was mute lurking confused by the Heathrow talk. Oh, at my workplace, I won't go over it in detail again, because obviously, like, you know, at my workplace, they have an issue at the moment where the aircon isn't working, but the heaters are consistently on. So it basically just fills the room with hot air. It was 29 degrees this weekend inside. Outside, by the way, it was like 5 degrees. So it was like a really big jump to indoors. It was unbearably hot for quite a few of us. I went home with heat exhaustion on Saturday. colleagues though were like full on throwing up in the store. Like they had full heat stroke, no question. I'm okay now. You know, it was last weekend, so like I have recovered since then, and I only had heat exhaustion. I didn't have full heat stroke, I don't think yet, by the time that I left. But yeah. And technically, it wouldn't be illegal normally. Like that's fine. What? I know. But it's not illegal. But it is pretty immoral. Although in my case it is illegal because it's discriminatory, because, you know, I physically wouldn't have been able to work there with the health condition that I have, because I have a health condition that is activated by being too hot. But for without that, it wouldn't have been illegal. Yeah. Yeah. Like, it's alright. I should say I'm fine now. Like, I fully recovered since last weekend. Like, I'm okay. I'm just a little nervous that the aircon will still not be fixed, and that they'll keep pumping hot air into the store, I suppose. Because I didn't handle it very well before. I can't imagine I'm going to suddenly start handling it better, you know? Also, are these all tall ones? They are. Okay, cool. I was worried then for a minute that I had too many of the small ones cut. No, it's matching up perfectly. That's all good. Ah, dear. My mum's place had issues with the AC not working. Management bought every employee their own fan. Yeah, that sounds nice. That sounds heckin' nice. Because, it just... Again, it's not anyone in the store's fault. Like, the management is lovely. It's just, you know, what they have to do. But, it definitely makes you feel like less of a person if other people aren't getting heat stroke. You are, and that's directly being held against you. It's like, you know, you're right, I can't handle the heat as well as some other people here. And like, if you look at the condition I have, it kind of makes a lot of sense why I maybe can't handle the heat as well as some other people here. And it just felt like, you know, I was, what do you call it? Kind of, they were having a go at me for something that I physically would never have been able to help. Not specifically the managers, like, they were lovely, but just like what they had to say to me. Yeah. Oh dear. So yeah, damn, partner push. we leave my retail job. We just become full-time streamer. Let's go. I am pretty much joking because I am nowhere near, but oh dear. What's your ideal weather? It just needs to be weather where I can stay cool. Like, I don't really mind if it's sunny and hot as long as there's somewhere I can cool down a bit, or change my uniform, because that's a thing for where I work. We have to have our shoulders covered. And we have to wear tights under skirts. So like you're really quite layered up there already because you can't wear like a tank top to cool down or like without tights or anything like that. So, you know, they're pretty fluid on far as like just, you know, wear black clothing. But like there are a couple of rules when it comes to like you can't have cleavage, you can't have, what do you call it? Shoulders, you have to wear tights under skirt. Yeah. Just go to work in a bikini. I would have. I might have survived better. And you know what? We do sell some bikinis because we're a bra store, but we have some like sized bikinis. Could have just worn one of those. I'd be displaying the stock. Advertisement, innit? When your shop is too hot, put on a bikini. Punisher, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, also, Dem, how did your art stream go? I saw you drawing a pot person, which I think is from Elden Ring, right? It looked awesome. How was the rest of the stream? See, I'm just modeling it. Exactly. Just being a model for your stock. Oh, dear. Like, why you want to fight me over promotion? Damn, there's Dem. Dem was doing an art stream today. Very heckin' cool. If you're looking for more Twitch artists, they do a lot of games as well, but every now and again they do a little art stream. Very heckin' cool. There we go, we're nearly through them. Just a few more left. Which is good because I'm nearly out of pins. Oh, and also thank you for shouting out George. George is a very damp streamer. So if you're looking for like a place to cool down, chill out for a bit, go check out George. Dampest streamer. Doing it weekly now. Heck yeah. Good. Hell yeah. Very cool. Very cool. I love more Denmark. There we go. Oh yeah. How many more's there? Is it 3? 3. And how many more's here? 3. Good. Okay. I'll make sure I got the right amount of things. Ah dear. And down there. And there. Am I gonna run out of pins? I mean, there's a couple pins still left in the fabric, so I can put those back in every time, but might get close to running out of pins. I did pin a lot of scales at once. I think 30 scales is probably about the limit of scales I could do in one go. Or like just for doing the repetitive thing, but also because I run out of stuff. There we go. Day's going fine so far. I hope it stays fine with me being 30 now. It'd be great to have an outdoor barbecue. Ooh, I mean that's fun at any age. Nothing wrong with having an outdoor barbecue. Ah, dear. Oh, heck yeah, heck yeah. Iron Fist, Alexandria, Pop Friend, Dick Dastardly, and Crash Bandicoot. I haven't had Dick Dastardly for a while. Heck yeah. Oh dear. There we go. Sorry. Ooh, okay, excuse me, that was a loud one. I hope that wasn't too loud on your end. I could feel it, but I was like, oh, I'll just do a quiet little hiccup quickly. Oh god. Oh dear, Crash Bandicoot. What was? So I have individual hiccups. You know, when you only hiccup one time, and my hiccups are very, very loud. If I'm not careful. I do try to be careful because I don't want to like peak my mic or anything like that. But it is just a one-off hiccup, and I tell you, it's genetic. Other Jellos in the family have exactly the same thing, where we just do these random one-off hiccups and they sound like demon spawn. And I don't know why. Like, I've not heard anyone else do it, but like a few people in my family will just walk along, go suddenly, and make a really loud like hiccuping noise. I don't know why I do it, and I also don't know how to stop it. It's fine. It's fine. It's just a hiccup. It's just, it kind of sounds a bit like a scream, which is, it's not something you want to be doing in public. That's for sure. Like, you don't want to be walking down the street and just scream. That's an issue. I do it at work as well, and that's kind of a problem, but most people know about it at this point. You know, I did a really good job initially of just never hiccuping on stream. Like, I didn't hiccup on stream for like a good year and a half when I started, because I was like, I can't do this. It's so loud, and there's no way I can like accommodate my mic settings for this. I have to try really hard not to hiccup on stream. Oh dear. Then I gave up trying not to hiccup. I got some funny B-Day cards. So today, one of the I got some funny cards so far today. One of them contained. Oh wait, you're 30 today, Punisher? Oh my god, happy birthday! Sorry, I misunderstood that. That's my bad. Happy heckin' birthday! Contained a cardboard figure of Spider-Man that you put together yourself. Oh, that's cute. I like that. That's very heckin' cute. Thanks. No, I'm sorry I didn't notice initially. Oh dear. Right. String. I need to stay in there. It is finally sewing machine time, everyone. Finally. How long has it been? 3 hours. 3 hours of cutting things out. Hell yeah. Right. Let's go. Oh, actually, really quickly, this needs to be... put it to 3. There you go. Just so it goes a bit faster, because it's top stitch as well. It's going through thick fabrics. It doesn't need really close stitches. It'll be fine. Especially playing it for me because Spidey was my favorite hero growing up, and I saw myself and him back then too. Aww, that's heckin' cool. I had that with Mulan. I watched Mulan and I was like, finally, A Disney film I can agree with. Very nice. It's really lovely to have figures in media which you can look up to. I think a lot of girls looked up to Mulan though. I think that was just me. Because I watched The Little Mermaid, although technically I actually watched The Little Mermaid 2 because that's what we had on video more. I was just like, meh. No, I don't know. They swim, I suppose. That's cool. But otherwise, I don't know. Oh, what you so upset about? Sorry, machine. That was a big beep from you, excuse me? Did you do something that didn't agree with you? Because, funnily enough, this seems like it's going absolutely fine. Oh, whatever, I'll let it chill out for a minute. But Raya, it seems to be underrated. Hi, Jan. Raya was okay, but it was rushed. Like, they created this incredible world, but then they, like, rushed through it a lot of the time, which kind of made it feel like they made all this incredible stuff, and then they didn't use half of it. I think Raya would have been better as a series. I think you can still have the same story, but, like, better explore the areas, because they'd kind of be, like, going through the film being like, oh, these kind of people are like this kind of people are like this, these kind of people are like this, but then not showing that they are, or why they are that. You know, it just kind of rushed through it, and which is a shame because they developed a fantastic world. Mulan really broke the mold in terms of female leads for Disney. Yeah, it did. Like, I loved dressing up as a kid, but I was not a princessy kid. I was like, make me cowboy, make me spaceman. You know, I want that. I wasn't make me Dalek. I was not particularly like make me princess as much. I hated dresses. I'm still like, I only really like dresses if it's really hot, but like I'm still not a massive dress person. Yeah. Another favorite of mine. You portrayed Jessie from Toy Story. I did like Jessie from Toy Story. Toy Story was, but I liked all of Toy Story. We had Toy Story 2 on video, and I still think that's my favorite Toy Story. Toy Story 2 was fantastic. But it kind of took everything from one and just like continued it. And with extra people, and I think it has one of the best villains of like a lot of cartoon movies. Like the Toy Story villain in 2 was just like, it was so well done. I loved it. Beat me to it. Ah, dear. I think I was just random cowboy actually. I don't think I was any cowboy in specific, but like I did like Jessie. I loved the song she sang into like her song. I loved that. I thought that was so cool. Such a good song. There we go. Oh, I'm teary about that. You posted the art. Thank you. I rewatched the movie recently. It's even better as an adult. I'm not surprised. Yeah, that song really hit the feels. It did. Oh my god. Toy Story feels. Oh my god. Damn. Oh my god, that Crash Bandicoot is like heckin' spot on. What the heck? Oh, I love the pot. I didn't get to see the finished pot because I had to leave. Heck yeah. Look at that heckin' detailed swirly pot and this Dick Dastardly. Heck yeah. It's been a while since I've seen Dick Dastardly. I need to put a hype. Oh no, that was a heart. Put a hype. There you go. A hype. Oh dear. Do you do all of your art in one book depth? So do you have like one art book just full of art? Because if you do, that's very satisfying. The song really hits the feels. It does. Some saying people have been doing so because Buzz Lightyear's coming. Oh, looking forward to that. Wait, is this a new thing that I haven't heard of? Is there like a new Buzz Lightyear movie or something? Ooh. Oh dear. Dick Dastardly isn't Scooby-Doo. What? 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 I'm misunderstanding something, because Dick Dastardly is, what do you call it? They were Catch the Pigeon and Wacky Races. Although, well, yeah, Catch the Pigeon was where I saw them first, honestly. But then Wacky Races as well. Yeah. Oh dear. The pod looked like it's propositioning you. Wait, does it? I need to look at it again. It does kind of actually. A little bit. He could be waving friendly, or he could be waving flirty. It could be either, you know? Oh dear. Remember that Dick was dressed up as a hot police officer? I don't remember that actually. That I've forgotten. Wow. Wow. Buzz is getting a movie. It's set for Buzz Lightyear universe that the toy is based off, if that makes sense. Oh, that's kind of cute though. Didn't they used to have like a television show like that for Buzz Lightyear where it was like Buzz Lightyear Space Command or something like that? And they had like, yeah, like the toy was not a toy, like they were a real spaceman. Very cool. Very hecking cool. Oh dear. I can imagine that doing well. I've seen the first 3 Toy Stories. I haven't seen the 4th, although I haven't heard anything bad about it. I just don't really watch a lot of movies, so like I'm normally very, very behind on things. But yeah, I haven't seen the 4th one. I actually did like how that it ended on the 3rd one though. Like for me, like that was a trilogy that was like done in my mind. But I don't know, maybe I'd watch the 4th one and I'd feel differently. I know the merch for it was kind of wacky. Oh dear, I have 3 books. One of my stuff, one I started for stream, a small travel one. Oh, good, that's very satisfying then. I like that a lot. I am satisfied. Oh dear, I hope a plot twist where it could be something from his journey made toys come to life or toys to remember him. Yes, it's along the lines of the Star Command, but CG animated. It's meant to serve as the origin of Buzz, how he become a space ranger. Aww, that's kind of cute. I'm gonna sit with a straight back here because I think sometimes my posture gets at its worst when I'm using the sewing machine because I'll just be like this. I need to like straighten up. So I'm gonna straighten up for a minute just so I can do this with good posture. It does mean looking kind of down my nose though. Oh dear. The ending of Toy Story 3 had me bawling. Yeah, it had me bawling too. It was such a good conclusion though, because like you do sometimes forget, I suppose, that they are toys. And like, there is like a life cycle for toys in general. Either they become really old and there's nothing you can really do to fix them and they're just like an old broken toy, or they get given to somebody else. So it was really nice to see that sort of conclusion of what happened. And it felt like it was done very seamlessly. Like, it was really nice. Yeah. Oh dear, include the toys time with Andy in a great way. Yeah, have anyone here watched Toy Story 4 then? And has an opinion on it? Because I'd be curious, is it worth a watch, Toy Story 4? Or am I fine to leave it at like the trilogy and be happy with that, you know? You've been meaning to? Yeah, now I feel that. Me with like 99% of media. Yeah, I've been meaning to watch that. I pretend it ended at 3. Oh, okay, so have you seen it? Or did you just decide, same as me, where it's like, I don't need any more? Because, it ended really well. The 3rd one was such a proper and, like, done ending. You haven't seen it yet either? Oh, it ended so well. Toy Story 4 ended it all. It was sad and happy. Oh, okay. So we do have somebody here who's like, it would be worth a watch then. Oh dear, 4 seems unnecessary. I've seen it, but I wasn't too keen on the ending of 4. Also, hi Jay, how good is it? Okay. Mixed opinions then on whether or not 4 is actually worth a watch, or whether you can leave it at 3 and just have the Andy ending. Worth to watch, but rather not remember. Oh, okay, so it's like, it's different, but it's not that good then, I'm assuming. That's what I get from that. Different, not so good. I mean, in my mind, unless they had like a really clear idea of something they needed to keep doing in the Toy Story, like unfinished ends, which I don't remember there being any, they did a masterful job of ending the 3rd one. Like, because it's a really good trilogy. I actually think my least favorite is the first Toy Story. I think my favorite is the 2nd, and then the 3rd, and then the 1st. Which is not super common with, like, animated trilogies. I think I have the same sort of feelings, to be fair, about How to Train Your Dragon, though. I think that was a fantastic trilogy. Although for that one, I don't know if the 1st or the 3rd is my favorite. The 2nd's my least favorite for the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy. I think maybe the 3rd is my favorite. Maybe? And then the 1st and then the 2nd. After ending course, she's the eyes out. Okay, if it's like that, then it doesn't sound worth a watch to me. Ah, dear. Yeah, oh, the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy was fantastic. My god. Can we agree there's only 3 Shreks, 1, 2, and 4? I was gonna say, not the third one, right? We do, no. No one talks about the third one. Yeah, I fully agree. 3 Shreks, and it is, yeah, it's 1, 2, and 4. The third Shrek did not exist, and I refuse to acknowledge its existence. It was bad. Dear me. Oh, that Toy Story Time Forgot. I actually don't know what that is. Oh, dear. Maybe I am behind on my Toy Story content. I only found 4 to be okay. First 2 are my faves. I do agree. I agree 1 and 2, I think. The first one's fantastic. Like, the first one's just amazing. The second one was a good sequel. The fourth one kind of wraps it up, I think, nicely as far as, like, Shrek's arc goes. I think, and Fiona as well. Like, I think it was a really interesting one for Fiona. Even though regular Fiona is not in the movie, it was really cool to see that in a different way. Because Fiona didn't really do very much in the second movie. She was just kind of like, she was there to take Shrek to another town, but she didn't really do anything else. But in the third movie, she had like a really prominent part again, and it was, sorry, the fourth movie, ignore the third. Yeah, oh dear. It's a short 20-minute film, a short movie. Oh, okay, maybe that's why I've not heard of it. Nice. But yeah, I don't necessarily think it was like a necessary movie, but I think it did round out the story nicely. Of like, I don't know. Specific characters. I thought it was nice. I think I've only seen 3 once. I've also only seen it once. I watched it once and I was like, plus 2 has Puss in Boots. That's always a plus. I have actually seen the Puss in Boots spin-off movie. It was okay. I think Puss in Boots did better as a part of Shrek, personally, but the spin-off's fine. It's just, yeah. I still stand by the first Shrek was my favorite, though. That was a really cool story. I think it had also, like, the best, I don't know, the most memorable villain. It was good. And yeah, I liked it. I liked the movie. No, that's fair enough. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah. Nah, Shrek's actually like not even as a meme. It's just genuinely a really good film. Obviously, the memes have helped Shrek through the years, but it is generally just a good film. Oh dear, Lord Farquaad. Lord Farquaad is fantastic. And like the whole town is like Duloc is kind of like interesting as well to look at. Did I have a bobbin betrayal right there? Okay, 2 seconds. Let me get some more bobbins so I can actually finish this one. I thought things were going too well. To be fair, I am using a lot of thread for this. Oh dear. There we are. I did like the villain in the fourth one as well, though, Rumpelstiltskin. Rumpelstiltskin was a really interesting villain. I did enjoy him quite a bit. I don't think I enjoyed him as much as Lord Farquaad, but I think I did still enjoy him, you know? He was definitely an interesting villain, because, like, all the other fairy tale creatures are, like, really nicey, and yeah, it was kind of cool to see someone who was from a fairy tale and was accurate to that fairy tale. It was an asshole. Lord Farquaad is a spirit animal, him and Maggie Smith. Yee, one thing I think about is Shrek 1 is fighting the knights in the arena. Wait, what song plays during that? Because there is like, that's the one, Shrek has a lot of iconic music in it. What is the song that plays during that? Oh, I can't remember. It was good though. Bad Reputation, yeah! Yeah, that was great. Masterfully done. Bad Reputation while Shrek's like throwing everyone out of the ring. Oh, great stuff. I like the grandma that's yelling, "Give him the chair!" in the background. Oh, I love that grandma. That's a good grandma. Oh, dear. Yeah, there it is. Bad Reputation. Oh, so good. Oh yeah. Whenever I hear that song, I always go back to that scene. That doesn't surprise me. It's a good scene. Oh, this is gonna be the Shrek appreciation stream right here. We really like Shrek. We think Shrek's a masterful piece of art. Not the third one. The rest of them are pretty good. Oh dear. Right, let's just do this bit again, make sure that it is in nice and strongly. And then go all the way back down again. There we go. Very nice. Oh yeah. Have we got onto the short ones? Hey, nice. Okay. We've done the first 8, now 22 left to go, let's go. The granny was great, yeah. I also remember like her in the back was like, give him the chair! It's like, ah, I love it. Oh, that's one thing about Shrek. The not main characters, just like the random bystanders, have so much personality in Shrek. Like most of them are assholes, kind of, but like lovable assholes, like in the best possible way. They have a lot of bystander personality. That's good stuff. Oh dear. Any Land Before Time people here? I watched them, but I did enjoy them a lot. I didn't watch them as much because I really liked Walking with Dinosaurs when I was smaller. And like for me, that was my dinosaur show. I was like, The Land Before Time is fine and all, but like I want CG dinosaurs, please. Give me the CG ones. I like Land Before Time. Heck yeah. Yeah, I used to watch it. Yeah. But, you know, they were just a bit too cartoony for me. Listen, I like some realism in my dinosaur show. That's why I watch that's why I watch Walking with Dinosaurs. Sea monsters. I like realism. I like real drama. Oh dear. Was the only kid who thought it was weird that they became musicals with the first movie? Wasn't? Yeah, I did think it was weird, but I also don't really mind it because it's kind of exactly the weird thing that happened with Shrek, where it just become like a weird cultural thing, where it's just like, listen, Shrek's everywhere, Shrek is everything, and that is Shrek. Oh dear. And Jurassic Park. I like Jurassic Park a bit more. But I really just like Walking with Dinosaurs. I watched those videos probably more than I've watched anything in my life. I just would watch Walking with Dinosaurs over and over and over again. And of course, obviously it was the same thing, but I just wouldn't stop watching it. I loved it. Oh, not Shrek, Land Before Time. Oh, did that become a musical? Oh, I didn't know that. That is a bit odd, actually. Yeah. That rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah, that's a bit weird. I don't know. Like, for Shrek, it really just suits, like, the stupidity of Shrek. But, like, no, it's not stupid because it's really smart, but it's, like, just, like, all the weird stuff that's around Shrek. But, yeah, Land Before Time, that's a bit of a weird one. I'm not sure about that. I need to go watch more musicals. Heck yeah! They're so good. Oh, dear. I love watching musicals. I think the last thing I saw in theaters was Kinky Boots. And then we had the whole pandemic, but I used to really enjoy that kind of stuff. Like going on The Lion King, watch Cats, all that kind of stuff. I've always really enjoyed it. I think it's really fun. Really nice little day out, going to the theatre, watching some musicals. Of course, it does depend what they're doing in your area, but most of them are pretty damn good. I saw The Lion King. That's a fantastic one. I think the costumes are genuinely so inspiring from The Lion King. Like, it's fantastic. I know they've won a lot of awards for that sort of stuff, but like, they are good. They are so good. And they're so big, but they move so well. Oh my god. The 13 sequels released for all music. Oh god. Oh no. I want to see Hamilton. I also want to see Hamilton. I also want to see Oh no. No, I really want to see Hamilton too. I've heard very good things. Saw Lion King on Broadway in Manhattan back in 2012. Oh, 2010, even longer ago. I saw it, I think it was in Bristol. I saw it a couple years ago, just a couple years ago. The play, Okay, no, you don't have to explain yourself to me, Robert. You're fine. I won't judge you. I am a child of God. Don't worry, Robert. You don't need to explain anything to me. It's fine. Well, I would really like to see Hamilton. Yeah. Yeah, very good things. It's meant to be fantastic. Oh, yeah. I was watching a streamer play Ark for the first time. They killed a bunch when I donated saying, Littlefoot, mother? And they did. See, now I watched, are you okay? What's wrong with you today? Every now and again you start and you just beep at me. Have you been working too hard? Oh dear. Yeah, I watched it when I was a little bit older, and the first time I saw it, I was just like, eh. I loved like watching the whole thing, but I didn't particularly get emotional at any point. I probably got more emotional watching Shrek. Oh dear, I'm a terrible person, absolutely. But only when it comes to things like that. Most of the time you're a good bean. I can't get over, I want to see cock. I didn't mean to make it that sad. But it's what's it called? Like a very upsetting moment for a lot of people that watched it, right? I don't know, there are some things I can't listen to and not tear up. The ending music to... So the music that plays during the credits of The Wind Rises makes me tear up I tear up just thinking about it. Like the music at the end of the when they do the credits basically at the end. So it's like as the credits are rolling, it's like, oh my god. I probably cried more at that than I did at Created the Fireflies, which I know is like genuinely also a very sad Ghibli film. But like, I think I cry more at the music at the end of The Wind Rises than I do at Created the Fireflies because it just gets me so much. Oh. I guess because I relate a lot more to the main character of The Wind Rises, like, and the idea of having your creation, something that you were so proud of, being used in the way that they were, and then everything that happens as well with Fan, hurts me. Oh my god, that gets me so much. I want to see Cock Zero 2022. Wait, what? Wait, did you skip the I wanna see cock? Let's like literally just scroll up a bit, it's right there. And then they try to convince me that they're a child of God when they put something in my chat like, I wanna see cock. Absolutely not. You can't fool me that easily. Oh my god. Oh, nerd, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. I don't know when you popped in then. Welcome. Great raid. They weren't in at that time, surely. So just don't tell them what I said. Welcome on in. How was your stream? Did you enjoy yourself? I'm assuming, yeah, you did making some crafting. What did you get up to? Welcome on in, raiders. Oh dear. Who's here then? Let's see. We got Wool and Welt. We got Neat. We got Mel. We got Wonder Star Girl. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. I turn up and she's talking about roosters. Absolutely. Yeah. All we heard was, oh god. Listen, it wasn't me. It was Grobbit. Jelly, you actually did that, the whole thing. What did I do? What are you trying to make it out that I did? I didn't do anything. Were you talking about chicken? Apparently we're talking about a musical called Cock, which I haven't heard of, but Grobbit wants to see. Some crochet, some crosses, some puzzles. Oh my god, that sounds like such a nice mix. Was it a long stream then? That sounds like a lot of things. Also, I should say, if you need to get some snacks or some tea or something, please do. Just massive cock, just massive. How's the course? They're going fantastic. So yeah, we're having a scale day today. We are making lots of scales for the tail. I can actually show you the tail because I only really showed it off at the beginning of the stream. Are you guys ready for this? We made this back at the beginning of the year. It's very large though. So this is what we need to scale. We need to scale this tail. At the moment, it's just covered. It's purple, but it's not scaled. So making lots and lots of scales to end up going over our waggle tail. KFC is a lot. no, Jan! Most innocent one here. Oh, 4 arrows. So you did like an arrow of each? That sounds lovely. Heck yeah. Oh, dear. Thank you for the like, Punisher. Holy crap, that's amazing. Thank you. This is our big old tail. So it actually comes out of my lower back because it's just easier to put structure in at that point. Oh, imagine. Thank you for the follow. That's very kind of you. So it goes in at my lower back. But it goes all the way down, hangs in, and it's because we've got it in sections, as you can kind of see, it turns. So it becomes like a wiggle tail. What we need to do though is scale it. So I tried to keep it, rather than covering the whole thing in a line of purple, I covered each individual piece because it's easier to make it look reptilian like that. So yeah, that's what we're doing. If you want to see some wholesome jelly, no, they're not wholesome. You know they're not wholesome. So thank you, Star. Right, let's move this off the desk again. It is very, like, you can see it in the small cam. It's very large, but it needs to be that big because the character has a really big tail. Dear. So yeah, what we're doing today is making lots and lots and lots of scales. We won't be making all of them today. We're making the first 30 scales, which cover the first 2 sections only. It's just one of those projects, it takes a while. Micro, well, I'm new here and it looks so cool. What's the whole cosplay? The whole cosplay is Mateus from Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. It is not Godzilla. Believe it or not, we are not doing a Godzilla costume. It's Mateus, so it's got it at the bottom of the screen, down here somewhere. But if you want to see the costume, the page, !cosplay in chat, will take you to the wiki for the character, so that you can read a little bit more about the costume as well as see proper images of the character. Yeah, that's what I'd recommend. There it is. Dear. And we have done the dress, the trousers, the shoes. We have made the base for the tail, but we're just scaling it. We've made the base for the arms, and we have nearly finished the helmet. So we're actually pretty far along in the costume. We wore it yesterday on stream, and yeah, it's going along pretty good. It's pretty good. I loved how I found clips of you giving a content warning at the beginning of the video. Fair warning, you've entered into a mature stream. You don't want to come here. It's all trash and tits. Yeah, when I heard like the clip, I was like, what am I saying? It's just like a picture of my face going, you don't want to come here, we're all trash and tits. Oh god, what's the context of that? We are not all trash and tits. We're mainly just trash. God damn it. Past me. What the heck? Oh, I didn't love it. Thank you. Also, Wonderstar, thank you so much for the follow. I should say, yeah, if anyone coming with the raid needs to go look after themselves a bit, go get some snacks, please do. I don't want anyone starving because they come with the raid. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to join while we make 30 scales right now. I'm going to focus on this first 30, see how it goes, and then we might measure a pattern for the next one down. They have to stagger in size as they go down the scale, the tail even, so we need to make a new pattern for each section. But as we go down, because they're getting smaller, they'll be much quicker to make. Positive and a negative. It's late here in Australia, not really food time. Oh, fair enough. If you need to get sleep, then. Love to make stuff like that, but it'll stick to crocheting and knitting for my Etsy. Lovely. Nothing wrong with that. We have got people who are in chat before who are actually, I think they're crocheting like corsets and like armor pieces and stuff like that. We have some people that take their craft all the way over and into cosplay, and it's so cool. They're always very impressive. Oh dear, what's the content of that? Every quote I've ever made of Jelly. Every quote, every clip. Yeah. Joe's reaction to every quote. Basically, it's like, why did I say that? 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 That's not even true. Why did I say that? There's like 400 of those. Oh dear. Quote, bone. You could probably find the occasion to bone something. Listen. I can make a fair guess at what the context of that one is, because anything that has bone or boning in it is probably us making a corset or a harness. If I had to guess. It's like, most of the time when it comes to boning, it's corsets and harnesses. I just don't know which corset or which harness. I just know it's probably one of them, you know? Go. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's a big pile that we got to get through, but we're slowly but surely we're getting there. Then we have to trim all of them. Turn them inside out and do a top stitch. Mannequin isn't safe. Mannequin's never been safe. Like, what looks safe about that? It's just covered in a petticoat. Also, Micro, thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. My Etsy is Will Betty Craft. Ever check my work? I started 6 days ago. Oh, Micro, heck. Well, good luck with the store. I hope it goes really well. I know a lot of people have been migrating from Etsy recently, but I honestly think it's still the best place to get started and build a fan base as far as like handmade crafts. When I buy a lot of stuff off Etsy, I've broken them down, but I swear they came not broken. Some extra long wiggly snakes. I was gonna buy them in store, but then I couldn't find the long ones I wanted, so I bought. They used to have heads. I've cut those off. Extra long wiggly snakes, which make lovely noises. Yeah. And they're just really fun to play with. I love it. I'm gonna be using them in the costume, but I honestly might just buy some for like my own just messing with because they're so nice. Oh dear. Meant for the last quote I did. Oh, I see. I was gonna say, like, that would work as its own statement, Dem, but my mannequins are not safe. Where are they right now? One of them's... Oh, there they are. They're on the floor. They're on the floor next to the radiator. They're fine. And the other one is just covered in stuff. Oh, dear. Oh, yeah. What is the problem? Why are you so mad today? What's happened? Come on now, you got this. Sorry, my machine keeps beeping at me when I stop sewing. It's like, how dare you stop? We continue forever. Oh dear. It's alright. We can give it a quick break. Once I've done all of these, I might quickly go make myself a second cup of tea before doing the top stitch on all of them, just so I have some fresh cup. You know, it's thirsty work, all this sewing. Like when you stop petting a puppet, it is like that. Every time I stop sewing with it, it's like, ah! That's like, no, you're fine. You're fine. I'll be back in just a second. You just have to wait 2 seconds while I turn the fabric around. Like, you're okay. I'm still here. I don't know why it's been acting like that today, but it is having a bit of a tantrumy day. My machine is. It's alright. I will say, my sewing machine and my embroidery machine have both been really good recently. They've been doing exactly what I've been asking. They've not been mucking up all the time, so I can't be too mad. Oh, I left 2 pins in here though. Because yeah, they are most of the time doing what I ask for. It's just, today, for some reason, my sewing machine is deciding to beep half the time when I stop sewing. I know there's some logic there. I'm not sure what it is. There we go. Ah. Oh, that's one thing I didn't say yesterday. We had our 2-year anniversary yesterday for anyone who's missing context, but we've been streaming for 2 years on Twitch so far. And one thing I completely forgot to say was, thank you so much. I don't know where you came from, 2,500 people, but thank you for the follows, because that grew a lot more than I ever intended, or expected, I suppose. I forgot to mention that yesterday, but thank you. I did get the number up, but I forgot it. I had it for the year, but I just got emotional and everything went out the window and I wasn't doing anything that I was intending to do at any point, so that's alright, I can get it back. Ah, dear. Oh, I'm getting some weird pop-ups, that's okay. About running ads, that's fine. Okay, Jenny, the nerd's gonna hit the sack. You're fine. And again, thank you so much for the raid. And I hope all your hacking crafts go well. Look after yourself. Get some heckin' rest. On behalf of the 2.5k people, we came for the vegan cheese rants. I knew it. I knew it. That's why you're all here, really, isn't it? It's for my vegan cheese rants. Okay, if I put it back to here, there. Yeah, we had 1,300 followers in the last year, 1,350, but yeah, I don't know where you came from, but thank you. It's very heckin' kind of you. Yeah, big, but thank you. Very heckin' kind. There you go. Ah, dear. Bye-bye, peace. Bye-bye. Get some good sleep. Ah, dear. And thank you for the egg flay. How goes it? I hope you're having a good day. It's a scale day here today. We got lots of scales to sew. But we are making good progress. I mean, the first 2 hours was just cutting out all the pieces. So, I don't know. I'd say we're doing pretty well. Slowly making our way sewing through every single one. It takes a while, but it's all right. Yeah, two. Oh dear, that's my jelly surprise noise. Just, whoa. How did that happen? I don't understand. Oh dear. There. You know, if you're beeping now, machine, you're really gonna hate it when we do the top stitch and you have to go through an extra layer. Oh dear. And all the way down here. We must be over halfway now, I think, of getting all of these done. It's still quite a hefty pile, but we're making our way through it. Also, there's a pin left in that one. There you go. Here we are. Doing good. Might have got my first customer. Ooh. Good luck. That is very exciting. Good heckin' luck. I'm excited for Saturday. What's happening on Saturday? Oh wait. Oh, I remember something about this. That's your playthrough with blah 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 blah. Bateman, right? With the joint Elden Ring playthrough. Ah dear. Got to go. You're fine, Wanda. Thank you for popping by. Have a nice rest of your day. I hope it goes well. Save, so excited to work this week. Me too. Man, am I excited to go to my retail job. No, Dem's got a real reason to be excited as far as I'm aware. I'm pretty sure playing Elden Ring with Bateman. Yeah, our first collab. Heck yeah. Oh, that's going to be so lovely. So lovely. I wish I could be here for it so I could go and watch it as well, but you know what my work hours are like. I'm out for like 13 hours. So unless you guys go really late, I probably won't see you. Streaming is basically my job, so is it? Oh, heck yeah. Oh, that's pretty damn cool. That's pretty damn cool. Oh, I'd love it if I could make streaming my job, but I don't hold out hope. I am what do you call it? I'm a niche. Don't mind me, I'm just being niche over here. Oh dear. Oh yeah, there we go. That being said, I don't plan on stopping streaming anytime soon regardless. It could save my hobby quite easily and I'd be quite happy. There we go. Oh, yeah. There we are. Is it maybe that my needle has become blunt? I wonder. Because it is feeling a bit tacky again, which normally means I think my sewing machine needle is blunt. Yeah, it can't even stab me. I wonder it's struggling a little bit. Should I? I'll get through all of these and then I'll maybe consider changing the needle as well. Yeah. Help if you stopped yelling at people for donating. Like, get out! How dare you! Not in this stream! Listen. You know, some things are just like a reflex response, and I think it'd be difficult to prevent it from happening. Plus, we have a donate button now. Look at that. It says just under the stream. If you just go right under here. What is happening? Where am I? Oh, it's because I was watching Dem's channel. If I go just under the stream, it says donate with just giving. Yeah. Progress. Oh dear. There we are. If I ever decide to seriously push for partner, I'll change things. But as of right now, I'm quite happy with my silly cosplay shenanigans. We fought so hard to get you to Leicester too. I know, and I felt so bad every time someone donated. Oh dear. Like I said, if I ever decide to seriously push, I'll make some changes. quite happy just messing around on a silly little stream. Oh dear. Right, is this way up, is that? Cool. There we go. Ooh. That's alright. It is stitching a little unusually. Not noticeable, and it won't be noticeable for turning it inside out, but I can kind of see it. Ah dear. I remember when you tried to figure out if you could turn off bits. Oh, that was pretty early into me streaming, wasn't it? I think I'd just become affiliate, and I was like, and then people sent me some bits, and I was like, oh no, how can I turn that off? It's very kind, but also I don't want to feel like people have to donate to be here. Like, I'm quite happy with people just being here. Oh dear. Oh yeah. There we go. I think probably for me it's just because it feels like this is exactly what I would have been doing if I wasn't streaming. I would have still been doing the same thing. So it feels kind of weird to take money for it, you know? Have I dropped the feed or something? Why are you not... Like, you are taking it, just taking it very slowly. Oh dear. Go! And... Disgusting. There you go. That in there. And then pop back down this side. I think I do need to sew that final side just so it's like properly in there. Even though it's doesn't really seem necessary in this particular case. I probably should, and I will. Be good me who sews that edge. So we have a proper stitching edge so I know where to trim it. The reason oh Jesus Christ.
So did you ever find out how to stop folks from giving bits, Jelly?
Wait, Jason, that's a lot!
The craft to dance.
Jason, that's a lot! You could have just... You don't need to do that much for text-to-speech! Jesus Christ, Jason! Well, thank you very much for the 1500 bits. It's very hecking kind of you. You don't have to do that. It's very sweet, but you don't have to. Like, more than welcome just to sit in here. See? What do you mean, see? Still yells at people. I didn't yell at Jason. I didn't yell at Jason. Jason, tell them I didn't yell at you. Oh, dear. I didn't yell at Jason. I said thank you. Asti, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Have a nice look. I'm assuming that's what that is. Either that or you're hanging from the ceiling. Oh no. You gotta get down. Okay. Looks like I get. Oh, did you get a new emote for that? Have you got the tentacle heart? Heck yeah. Jason, you didn't have to. I have no idea what you're talking about, Dem. I plead the nope. Yeah. Did I finish my tea? Oh no, I've still got a little bit left. Hell yeah. I need more tea though, because I've finished my cup. I'm gonna sew through all of these, and then I'm gonna go make another cup of tea. That'll be our first little break today. You know, I'd really like to do another 12-hour craft stream at some point. I feel like maybe scaling the tail when we actually have all the tails done, scales done, and we can sew them on. I'd really love to do like a 12-hour stream, putting every single scale on the tail. That'd be fun. That'd be a good one. The last time we did a 12-hour craft stream was back like when we were doing the assless chaps as well, so it's like it's been a minute. And I really enjoyed that. I had a really good time with it because you really get into a zone when you're streaming for that long of like just craft stream. Like you get very, very, I don't know, in it. I'd really like to do that again, I think. Maybe I can plan something for next week. I could do like a nice 12-hour stream. It depends though, because I need to get kind of far with the tail first. Maybe if I did it on like Tuesday. And then on well, that does somewhat allow me to make an awful lot of scales in a short period of time. Maybe it have to be the week after. Just under 84 pounds in bits to get Bob. Are there any badges after that? I don't know. Well, let me have a look. I got the spook, got Bob. Oh, I think the jelly lol. Because I don't think most people will have this one, right? I think that's the only one after that. If I had to guess. Wait, you have it. Oh, okay. Then maybe not then. Maybe not then. Bob is after that. Oh, Bob's after that, is he? Okay. My bad. My bad. Then I think it's just Bob. I mean, I have a slot for another remote, but I haven't done it because I honestly don't really want to encourage people. I don't want to encourage people to do. Oh dear. Vivid, yeah, UK-based cosplay crafting stream. Oh my god, Vivid, hi. That is me. That is me in like my Tinder bio. You found it. My Tinder bio. There it is. Oh dear. Do you do cosplay yourself? Oh dear. Yeah. I need to spend No, you absolutely do not. The only reason I put Bob there was because I was removing them from the main group of emotes and I wanted to have Bob still, you know? It's the only reason. Oh dear. So we can get rid of Bob. Wait, are you making the staff as well? Celestial? Hi. Yes, I am. So the way we're going to be doing that, do I have any of the stuff to hand? I think it's still downstairs in a box, keeping cool. Yeah, it's not. Oh, is that a pair of scissors? Oh, sick. 2 seconds. These need to be tightened a bit. Sorry, I got distracted. They're not next to me. They are downstairs, I think. I'm going to be making a custom silicone mold so that I can cast the, what do you call it? Cast the top part in resin. The rest of it will just be PVC pipe built up with foam. But I really want the bit at the top to be resin because I just think that would look fantastic, honestly. Sorry, I don't have a screwdriver. Please excuse me while I use my thread cutting scissors to tighten this. Oh, and then I'm gonna give it. Where's my sharpener? Should be around here normally. There it is. 2 seconds, everyone. This is a scissors sharpener, so that way if your scissors become blunt over time or they get misused or something like that, you can just quickly sharpen them. Oh dear. Instant follow. Bless you. I love this stream. Heck yeah. Ah, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We never got rid of Bob. I didn't get rid of Bob. I moved Bob. And she yelled at me for encouraging it. I would. I'd yell at you. Do you want to get yelled at, Dem? You want to get yelled at? I'll yell at you. Oh dear. Thank you, Asti. I love it here too. Honestly, having everyone keep me company while I craft is like, it's so nice. It's lovely. I mean, it just means that like we get to have fun little conversations while also doing crafts, especially because with a lot of cosplay, a lot of it is the same monotonous task over and over and over again. So, you know, it means doing these kind of tasks, we can chat about stuff. And it's making fun. I love it. There we go. Still sewing very close together. Not sure why, but that's okay. There's only 2 more left. Oh dear. Yeah. Maybe once I get a new job, I will get Bob. You're not taking Bob. I still have Bob. Bob is right there. Oh my god. You can't have Bob. Bob's mine. Good plan to wait for this. Oh dear. You get your own Bob. This is my Bob. You can't. Oh no, wait, not the emote. Don't get the emote. I don't recommend that. I thought you meant like getting your own Bob. Ignore me. Do you have an Insta or Discord you're on? I have a Discord and an Instagram. Actually, I think most of the links are underneath the stream, except for the Discord one. The Discord one you have to type in chat to get. Oh, thanks, Jason. There you go. Someone's done it. The Instagram link should be beneath the stream. Which, by the way, to anyone who's popped in here, I didn't get to see the full costume that we've made so far on. It's posted on Instagram and Twitter, so you should be able to see it there. Yeah. Because we wore that yesterday. Everything that we've made for this costume so far, we wore yesterday, live on stream. So I took some pictures before stream started. Yes. Oh, George, bless you. Thank you. That's everything. There's everything. I plan on getting the emote. Do not. Jason, you do not need to do that. I really appreciate the sentiment. There you go. I appreciate the sentiment a lot. It's very kind of you. You don't. It's not necessary. I'm still giggling at the unban. Did we get an unban request? Wait, but we never ban anyone. Who did we ban? I'm curious now. I gotta see. We never have unban requests because we never get banned. Oh dear. Requests? Is it this one? Oh no, these are the snack breaks. I'll reject them all. Oh, I can't see it, I think. Check DMs. Okay. Did you already deal with it? In that case, I very much appreciate it. Oh, it's on Doodles. Ah. Oh my god. Ah. I think that's one thing I've really had to put my foot down here as well, which is it's weird to me. It's really weird to me that people do that to streamers, because I think it kind of, I won't say exactly what it is, but I think it kind of not infantilizes streamers, but kind of. It either infantilizes them or like it makes it seem like you have like a weird kind of relationship with the streamer. Share the class. I won't. It's not from my stream, so I won't share it. If it was from my stream, you know, maybe. But it's not from here. The thing is, we never ban anyone. The only people that get banned here are bots. Oh dear. Thank you guys. Heck yeah. It's just weird to me, and I've had to put my foot down a few times about it, because I think that it's like, it's a bit, It won't let you join the Discord. It should, those links do work. Now I'm suspicious. The only reason you couldn't join the Discord is if you got banned, which we banned one person, I think. Oh dear. Let me check it. Get me in Discord, please. Oh, it is an invalid invite. Okay, do ! Discord. Don't try and join from the one George just posted. I know what's happened. Oh dear. You know, so I think Jason posted one up a little bit. There it is. So ! Discord, use that one. Don't use the one George posted. Sorry George. I appreciate you posting it. I haven't updated that particular command yet. And it needs a new Discord link. Oh dear. That was good. Thank you. That's very kind of you. We can talk about what they said about me, just not the specific offense. But Dem, but aren't you like, I don't know, how old is Dem? I think Dem, I've seen Dem in their streams. They're easily 13 years old. So like, I can't really argue with what they said. Like, Dem, you're 13 years old, right? No. 13 years old. Take those numbers, switch them around. Is the music from Slime Rancher? It is. This is a Slime Rancher OST. It's a very heckin' chill OST, so my machine needs to chill a little bit. You're in! Yay! Heck yeah. I'm sorry, George. It's not you. I should have remembered to update that command. It's me. Them had their sweet 16 not long ago. Well, that's impressive considering they're only 13. This is not the first time doing it. Yeah, we've had the same issue here with a couple people, where like they'll come in and they'll like, again, I don't mean anyone who's done it and stopped as soon as I asked. I mean people that won't stop, because it gives a very disingenuous view of our relationship as a streamer and a viewer if you talk to me like that, and it makes me uncomfortable. I'm pretty sure people do it to make people feel uncomfortable, to be honest, but it does. It makes you feel uncomfortable. So like, yeah. And at the end of the day, your stream, your palace. Like, if you need to kick someone out because they're being mean or rude or not listening, we're just lucky. We don't get a lot of that, but on channels that are much bigger, yeah, you're gonna get people like that, aren't you? It's bound to happen. You can say that offense, I just meant the specifics. Oh, okay. I'm here like proper pussyfooting around it because I'm like, I don't want to say anything I'm not meant to say. All right, when people come into specifically female streamers chats and start calling them like love or darling or pumpkin and stuff like that, it's like, I have a name, use it. Like, coming into my stream and starting calling me pet names, I think that's kind of grim, if I'm honest, because it just gives me that kind of like slimy feeling, you know? I don't know how exactly to explain it, but it's a very slimy feeling in my mind. And I don't think that everyone who does it has bad intentions at all. I think for a lot of people, it's just part of their natural language. Because I meet people who, you know, in shops call me love and stuff like that. I think a lot of people, it's just their natural language. That's how they speak. But it's a big difference between if I say stop it and you stop versus you don't stop, you know? Like, and I'd say 90% of people who have come in saying that kind of thing is, you know, I'll be like, do you mind not calling me love? Can you not call me darling? I don't really feel comfortable with that. They stop. They stop immediately because they know that it makes me uncomfortable. And like, that's a nice boundary and respect kind of thing where it's like, if, you know, you come and make a mistake, I nicely ask you to stop and you stop. Easy. But there's always 1% of person who is like, nah, you're gonna be my princess, you're gonna be my pumpkin, you're gonna be my love, and it's like and yeah, there's always one. Dr. Jelly gives me qualifications that I don't have. It was a false advertising. Oh dear. Basically someone's upset they couldn't refer to a streamer as pet names. There it is, yeah. Dr. Jelly is a pet name. Ooh. It's a pet name that gives me qualifications that I don't deserve. It's a nickname that was earned in stream. Pet names, especially right off the bat, it is weird to me. Like, because that's not something that I would experience. Again, like occasionally an old lady or an old man would be like, love, can you just reach that for me? But like, it's a very different context when you're here on Twitch and you don't have a face and you go into someone's stream and start calling them like baby. That was someone, we did have someone coming into stream once and would refuse not to call me babe. And it's like, it's just weird to me, you know? Like, I would only expect to be called babe in the boundary of like a relationship. Like, to be called that outside of a relationship, it's very strange. And it does just make you feel kind of gross. I don't know, it makes me feel gross. Like being called babe by someone who I have no idea who they are. It's like oh dear, I like someone who said, it's okay, I am a woman. Oh god. It still feels weird to me, but maybe that's because I like women and men. But like, it feels weird to me whether you're a man or a woman saying that shit to me. I just find it kind of like, we're not in a relationship. And I just started talking to you for the first time. And it's like, again, sometimes in real life, these things do translate differently. But most of the time online, it's just kind of like, oh dear. Not keen. Not keen. I think that is one of the only things we've ever had to ban someone for that's a person. That's not like a bot. Was that somebody legitimately... Unfortunately, they could only ever refer to me as babe, and yeah. I think they had to go. I'm trying to think. We've had one or two others of people being like very, very toxic gamer wordy. I don't really want to say any of it. So yeah, we've had a few people like that, I suppose, but not too many. Not too many. We're pretty chill here. It's a faceless chat. There's no context to the rest of chat. That's the other thing. Like, obviously, I think most people here know that I am in a committed relationship. That I have, sorry anyone in chat who didn't know and is now immensely disappointed, that I am in a committed relationship for a long time, right? And I find it weird if they call me babe. It's like, where'd that come from? That's not, what? No. Damn, you saying babe makes me want to watch the Babe movie again. There you go. That's the origins of babe. Call me a pig? Call me a pig? Right to my face, excuse me? Babe's a fantastic movie, though, to be fair. If you were going to go watch that, you would have a good time, probably. It's very good. Very cute. Lots of animals. A lot of the animals were assholes in Babe, though, actually, thinking about it. But it was still cute. It was still cute. There we go. So yeah, there you go. That's an opinion that I have. I don't think it's particularly controversial, that one. I think a lot of people, again, I do tend to, I haven't been in any male streams where they've called the streamer Babe. That's the other thing that kind of rubs me the wrong way. If you're going to come into my stream and call me Babe, I hope you go into every single stream doing that. You go into the male streamers and you call them Babe too. Otherwise, what, like, come on, fair space, right? You call me Babe, you call them Babe. Absolutely not. Oh dear. Oh. Babe was always really weird to me for some reason. I have used baby for a girlfriend, not babe. To me, both remind me of small children, and I do find it a little weird, but I don't know. It's not for me. I hear it in music and it sounds good, but that's where it kind of stays for me. It's like, it's in music and that's it. The German Donna was okay, by the way. It was nice, but very takeaway. Oh, heck! So you did get one. That's fair, that's fair. So it wasn't your favourite. No, can't blame you. At the end of the day, everyone likes different things. Personally, I am like the biggest fan and I am free promoting them 24/7, but doesn't mean that you have to love it. Cool to give it a try though. I use the same argument. I call a mate CCG Shaddy Daddy. Does that count? I don't know, is their name Shaddy Daddy? Because if their name's Shaddy Daddy, then I'm afraid that doesn't count. Because, like, obviously, Jelly's a nickname. Unfortunately, it doesn't say on my birth certificate Jelly. But, like, bit different, innit? Like, that is how I've displayed myself to the world. I've chosen to be called Jelly. If this person has, in fact, chosen to be called Shaddy Daddy, then I think it's fine. Did you ever compete in the championships one? I have not competed. You mean like the Crown Championships of cosplay? I have competed in it, actually. That's not true. I did compete in it. I haven't won anything in Crown Championships. I've competed, well, I got in twice, but I only competed one time, and I had a really amazing time. Like, highly recommend to cosplayers who are looking for a competition to enter. I think it's called something a little different this year because it merged with Euro cosplay, but oh, that's a fun one. Do you remember seeing an Urobosa cosplay? Yes, I do remember seeing an Urobosa cosplay. Yes, they were. Oh, what year was it? Was it 2018? Yeah, I straight up do remember seeing an Urobosa cosplayer. I was actually right next to them in the queue when we were waiting to go onto the stage. They were, I believe, right behind me. We were pretty damn close in the queue, so I chatted with them a bit. Heck yeah. It's you? Oh my god! Do you still do cosplay? Oh, amazing. Yeah, I was the massive blue dressed girl at the time. So I had like a Lakshmi cosplay from Final Fantasy XIV. Big blue and gold. Oh dear. Heck yeah. Yeah, we stood together in the queue and we had like another Taylor cosplay style. I don't remember whether it Bloodborne that they were in. Design from, who was like right in front of me. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Oh, that's sick. Yes, small world. Oh dear, oh that's awesome. Oh dear. What kind of stuff do you do these days? I should say, like this cosplayer, the one that I've just realized who they are, Vivid. They did fantastic costume at the event. So Urobosa from, I believe it was Breath of the Wild. Oh my god, they did a really good job of it. Oh dear, I know we worked on like very different, like you were more armor stuff and I was more sewing stuff, but like it was heckin' impressive. Everyone there was heckin' impressive. It always is at Crowns, but yeah, very heckin' cool. Oh, that's sick. that gives me the big happy vibes. Oh dear. There we go. Get that there. Another one. We're slowly getting through all of these scales. God damn. Also, people who come in seemingly only female streamers saying, hey, you should smile more. If I smiled anymore, my mouth would fall off my face. Also, But I'm sure like you do get that. Like I wouldn't be surprised if that happened more in like gaming streams, like high energy gaming streams, like Dead by Daylight, like Apex, things like that. I can imagine it happening a lot there, which is frustrating. It's frustrating because obviously you're concentrating. I obviously am not concentrating because I'm constantly smiling. You looked at me and said, thank you. Oh my god, that dress. I hope you couldn't tell on the day. That gave me like welts in my side. It was so heavy. My god. I really enjoyed making it, but like, we got better since then. I've learned how to spread the weight over a costume a bit more, because that was a real learning curve, that costume. I wore it for like 11 hours and I'm dying. Doing Vanellope for the Crown Championships on Saturday. She's on my... Do you have a Twitch? Because how can I get... I should be able to... Oh, God. Sorry. Let me have a look-see. If I skip over to here... No. Oh, dear. I need to find... Do you have the same name on... Because we don't have links in chat as a heads up, just so you don't accidentally ban yourself. Do you have the same name? We'll check. I swear. Sorry, this is just me. This isn't you. I am just technologically challenged. I just want to copy that, please. No? Okay, fine. I will do this manually. Do you have a Twitch? She asked. Oi. Oh, it's that one? Thank you. Okay. I will go. So you'll have to excuse me. Copying off Twitch is a real butt. Because if I click your name, the automatic go-to is Purge? Purge? A ban? Do you want to ban? It's like, no, Twitch. I just want to copy. There we go, found you. Oh, wait, but the half and half dress, though? That half and half dress, though? Oh, that is so cute. There's your Urabosa. Yes. Oh my god, that was the one that I saw. Oh my god, the dress. I see it. Like you're doing the end of the film princess dress. It's so cute though. I love that you can still see the racing details on it as well. That's actually a really cool design. That's a big dress. Heck yeah. Oh dear, I actually know another cosplayer that is also entering crowns. So we've had a couple people pop in that's entering crowns this year. So you're going to just check, you're going to MCM London, right? Because I am going MCM London. I'm just not entering there. I'm entering TwitchCon because, you know, here I am. Oh dear. I might see you there. That'd be cool. Landlock, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. We are trimming a lot of scales right now so that I can turn them inside out in a minute. And then I'm going to make a cup of tea. I am going to make a cup of tea. I do need one. I'm in the need of a second cup of tea. Yes. Okay. So we have Amazonia cosplay who is making for, what do you call it? Championship of cosplay. I'm going, but I'm going just for fun. I'm not entering anything there. I'm just having a good time. I'm here for a good time. Not for competition stuff this time. I'm trying to think. Well, did I remember any others? I did get told of another cosplayer that was entering, but I don't remember who it was. If I remember, I'll let you know. I mean, you could have posted the link in chat. Oh shoot, yeah. Sorry, Deb. I was just there like, ooh, I'm having a great time. Streamer's looking through stuff. Meanwhile, chat like, what's she looking at? What's she doing? Why won't she share it with us? Jelly, was I the 666? Yes. Hello, I am the demon follower. Welcome. We'll stalk your page. Oh dear. Yay! I mean, that's a goal for anyone, right? To be like a cool number, like being the 69th follower, being the 420th follower, being the demon follower. Oh dear. Good stuff. Oh. You DM'd me. Oh. Yeah, there it is, 666. Very cool. Thank you. Oh dear. Oh yeah, that's where I had to cut the bobbin from. There you go. Oh dear. That sounds about right. Yeah, I am the demon follower. Hello, hello. Oh dear, you were 667. Heck yeah. Oh, I can't wait. I hope you have a really good time competing again. I've talked about the crowns quite a bit because it is a competition that I really like. It's a great one to enter. It's like you get a lot of really positive feedback if you ask for it, like to help grow for the next one. But also you get to meet some really cool cosplayers in the crowns. It's a really good one. Dear. Everyone forgets 667, the neighbor of the beast. A bug! You make a very strong point. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. It's true, it's true. So now we have the beast and the neighbor of the beast. Oh dear. There we go. Get that over there. We're on the last stretch now because all of these are the tool ones. Not that this bit's taken as long anyway, but you know. Turning them all inside out is going to be a bit of a job, to be honest, but that's okay. We're up for the challenge. Right, guys. Go. Oil. We're going to need a good pile of offcuts, to be fair. Little trims. A bit not enough to actually do anything with, but you know. Still nice to look at. We've made work. We did work. Oh dear. I want to be a streamer too. You guys are the best example. Oh, Vivid! Thank you. We've been going for 2 years, to be fair. So, like, I don't know. You do end up, like, building a vibe. It's really fun, though. I'd say if you're struggling with putting aside time to do your cosplay, streaming it's a really good call because you kind of get into a schedule of streaming your own cosplays. Oh, that's true, actually. We could all go follow you so that when you start, you have a little bit of a boost. Not a bad call. Not a bad call. 2 seconds. Let me click. Second floor. Stop! I want to be. I want to be second. No. That's all right. I'll take third. I'll take third. Who else is going to be top 10? We got anyone else aiming for the top 10 positions? Oh dear. That's quite an achievement, actually. Follow a streamer before they even start streaming. When it comes up to their anniversary, you'll have been following longer than they've been streaming. That's quite funny. I like that. Thanks, guys. No, it's always lovely to meet other cosplayers, even if we technically have met before. It is always lovely to meet other cosplayers, and I'm a big believer in cosplaying on Twitch as like a really good way of basically putting aside time for your cosplay, because otherwise, you know, life and all that kind of stuff can definitely get in the way of a hobby like cosplay. But this way, you get to put your time aside, having a chat that you're actively explaining what you're doing to really helps with catching mistakes before they happen. Because when you're actively explaining it to people, being like, you know, I'm doing this, I'm making the scales for this, I'm doing a bit of this, and then if you suddenly like, oh, wait, that doesn't really make any sense now that I said it out loud. Is this really what I want to be doing? You can catch yourself before you make mistakes. It's good. I like it. Or somebody in chat will be like, Jelly! Jelly, what's that? No. Oh dear. There we go. Okay, I was 4th, I believe. I'll be number 5. Heck yeah, we're ranking followers now? What number am I? Well, 0, you need to go follow Vivid, and then you'll get a position depending on how many followers they've got. You might still have time to make it into the top 10. I think you got me to 38 or so before I started. We also got George. Yeah, well, George had to be past 50, otherwise they'd have never streamed, right? An impressive amount. Right, let's have a look. What are they at now? I'll have to refresh. 7. So if you haven't followed yet, you could be the 8th. Oh dear. There we go. Yeah, you had an impressive like starting barrier. Right. I'll leave you then. Dem, would you mind reposting that in the chat a couple times? I'm just gonna quickly go grab a cup of tea. You're the 8th. Heck yeah. We've got 2 more spaces if you want to hit top 10. And bear in mind, anyone that follows before they stream, whenever they do a stream anniversary now, you'll be following longer than they've been going. So you gotta get it now. Oh dear. Right, I'm gonna go quickly grab another cup of tea. I'll be back in like, it says 10 minutes, I think, but I'll probably be like 5. But yeah, I'll be back really quickly. Just need to grab another cup of tea. Thanks, Dem. Thanks, Dem. I appreciate it. You're doing it so fast and not even coming up. Oh dear. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Let me just...
DJ!
Yo! Listen up! Here's a story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. And all day and all night and everything he sees is just blue. Like him, inside and outside. Blue his house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette. And everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around. Cause he ain't got nobody to listen to. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die, 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 dabba dee dabba die. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die, 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 dabba dee dabba die. We like to party. 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 The Venga bus is coming and everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco and interstate disco. The wheels are still on time. The traffic lights are burning. So if you like to party, come on and move your body. I could literally hear that from coming in this room. I was like, why can I hear like... Oh my god. Well, thanks for having a party while I was gone. I appreciate it. I always appreciate it. Oh dear. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I want to do that. Oh, and thank you for shouting out Vivid as well during the break. Let's have a look. What number are they at? 8. There's 2 more spots in top 10. Okay, right. Now we have to start turning these all inside out. Oh dear. Oh, dearie me. Oh, what have I missed? And like you said, they follow you. Oh dear. Right. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for partying while I was gone, I swear. I wasn't even gone for that long. Oh. Let's turn some stuff inside out. I think these ones need to have like a solid base, so I'm going to turn that inside out as we do the top stitch. This is going to be a bit of a process, to be honest, just as a heads up, but that's okay. We've done it before. Also, did oh my god, that's such a nice song to come back to. Heck yeah. Oh, thanks Slime Rancher, very cool. Oh dear. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know this one. Right, let's get the scissors in there. Just make sure that the edges are points. Even though they're sewn, doesn't mean they don't need to be nice and pointy. There we go. And then what we need to do at the end, basically just fold this inwards. And get the whole thing